Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. Let's start the day like we always do. Let's start the day with 3D vision. Let's end the day with 3D vision. Let's get into this. It's been a while since I've been able to get everything set up and do a legit pre-market plan. Do I got all my stuff set up? Bing, bong, boom, boom, bang, and that. Okay. All right. So let's get into this pre-market plan really quick. Okay. So, I mean, last week, as you can see, we had a very, very interesting day. Price was just going absolutely, excuse me. Price was just going absolutely crazy. And then Friday we ended with a banger, 300-point range essentially. Crushing new all-time highs. Actually, that happened in the overnight session, but we just absolutely crushed new all-time highs. So we do have actually no, we don't have a gap. Huh. Yeah, price opened up down here. So we don't have a gap, but we have a gigantic range from Friday. So I could see today as an inside day. So the line in the sand for the upside would of course be Friday's high as well as the overnight high. I These are a ton of single prints from Friday that it was just printing as it was going up. So I could see a scenario where we come and fill in these single prints at least. Um, yeah, so we are sitting right at naked PLC from Friday. Also, this is a stacked level because this is the high and the value area high. So this entire area is very important actually. Um, if we break through that, then we could be running up some more. So this is an important area. Then we have the overnight low, which is right here. That'll be a target. If not, then I can see us filling in these single prints. And if we start getting acceptance below this POC, then we'll probably test down here, value area low. I could see that at least being um, a test. Uh, uh, and then of course we do have a lower time frame demand. I don't think that was tested, as well as some 10K demand. I can That might have been tested. We got to check the chart for that. But we were net long. Settlement was at like 338 here. Might as well just draw it in. Uh, Settlement was at 338. Um, yeah, so settlement was at 338, so we were net long, meaning majority of price action was to the upside. Uh so yeah, I think we do come back and repair these single prints, probably break this overnight, break it, maybe get a bounce for the first test of it and then continue down. If not, then we'll be going to the upside. So yeah, I could see us having inside day because this range is so big, or we can break out again, which is would show the Bulls are still very much in control. That'll be that'll be interesting. Um, so now let's go to charts, and we'll look for some we'll look for some see if we got some demand zones anywhere. Uh, and right now we have nothing really, honestly, until we get down to here, which could show a little area of support. But because this is here, I can see us getting back down to here before we get an actual bounce. 10K, yeah, nothing until here. Small continuation demand, but I mean, at this point, I don't know if that's going to hold much weight. And we kind of just broke below. What's the low here? 15. Where do we close? Yeah, close below. So um, we did close below that. So very well. Price does look like it wants to come down. We are starting to compress a little bit. Oscillators look like they want to reset to the upside. Uh, yeah, interesting spot. Uh, we already broke that. Already broke that. Yeah, I think we are coming down. Filling these single prints. Overnight low is right there. But we gotta wait and see what happens at the open. But I am looking more. Uh, I am more looking at some bearish at least to start. We very well could still flip long, but to start at the open, I'm looking at bearish price. Let's see. All the way down. Let's see. Just look at the higher tick frame. This is extremely bullish. Nothing really until we. I mean, from this perspective, it's nothing until we get back down here. Let's see. This up. This. I'm 96 is probably the same. Yes. Inside the yes. It's about the same. In the same vicinity, more or less. These are some. This one isn't too bad, so we'll do this. Do that, and then we'll just do this. And we'll leave those because we got a test here last time, right at 30%. So I think I could delete these now. It's 4K one. Gonna be an interesting spot. So I'll leave these up. Very well could dip right back into there. So yeah, so right now we got a sweep. So it already took out the low of this candle. Yeah. Already took out the low, took out the high, took out the low. Next will be down to 255. I could be seeing 255 is yep, right around here. So all right. Now just wait to see the market open. Let's see what the tape looks like in those areas. Yeah, so around in those areas that we were looking at, okay, it just looks insane. Let's see that happening. Hey, keep breaking above it. It's hitting iceberg orders. 32. We got a lot of liquidity sitting down here right now. This area. So 2 minutes till the market opens. Okay, the market is open. See what we get. Yeah. All right, we filled in that naked PLC. I mean, that was, I don't even know why I wrote naked PLC there. That was just, level was right there to, Jesus, what the hell? What just happened? And starting to fill in those single prints as we talked about in the pre-market plan. Overnight low tapped as well. Oh, uh, okay, so Jesus, starting off with a Jesus, starting off with some movement, to say the least. Haven't been able to get anything yet, so uh, they're gonna hold. Probably gonna miss this entire leg down. It's giving me. Let's see, two. Yeah, I'm not gonna chase here. I just Okay, that big order of single prints is filled in. Now, what do we get? Okay, now let's see, what do we get? Well, might get a little up now. Closing that first being a single prints. Excuse me, now we're gonna bounce back into overnight. One more push down into here, 272. Take this. Failure be. Need to jump the gun. No need. Wait for confirmation. Close below here. Now we are just out. 4K is about due. Oh God. Back to Naked PLC possibly. It's sweet. Cause where we are. Yeah, I know I should have evaluated a little bit more before I entered there. That was wait till we get back up to here. Really? Yes, technically we did, but I mean, tap here first. Yo yo. Yeah, you gotta go to when it like it probably deleted one of the things. You gotta go to where it was like where it protected, and then you gotta like allow. Test I was looking for. Try to jump the gun here. All right, sorry, man. I'm Ice is moving, but stalling here. Don't like the stalling. Close the world there. My looking for one more push up. It's gonna take me out. All right, I'll be back. course. His yeah, I thought we would push up to at least to POC again, and then oh, mine's is at 332.75. What? No, it tapped. I'm talking about on this push up. I thought it was gonna push back up to it again. Yeah, I could see it's going back to eventually evaluate law. We got to get through a lot first. Do kind of like a long here though. Yeah. I should still say. One more push, I think. And again, doesn't matter what I think. Let's see what I think. Okay, let's see what today's gonna be. Oh, let me see. So, okay, still going. No more taking trades on what I think. All right, I'm gonna sit on my hands now and just analyze price. I mean, I had the right idea. I think I just got my own head right here. I shouldn't have shorted. Excuse me, because overall structure was to the upside. We broke these levels. This was just a retest, and then here I shouldn't have longed. At this point, we are topped out on the oscillators. We starting to consolidate, so that's your consolidation. We come back here, break this. Um, shouldn't have longed here neither. Looking at this as if it's a double bottom, it's really not. This is just a retest, and then here, I mean, the bias is down. We broke overnight low. Uh, broke overnight low, so the bias is down, which is what I talked about in my trade plan. So right now, we'd like to see us get below there, but a test back into here. This could be another move to the downside. 7 maybe. What I just do? Okay. Yeah, 310. I can see. Let's see us get a little absorbed there. Run up in there, reject, come down, and try to come back down, filling these next little thing of single prints. Oscillators on 618 are resetting. There's a good rejection there. Test 307. It's about right where I was looking. Yeah, 310 right now is the resistance area. I'm looking for 310 to get rejected. But 307 kind of got rejected, so that's kind of already a good sign. So it's probably, it could go from here, honestly speaking. Kind of missed. Yeah, that's the only thing. That's what kept me kind of from 4K. That short term demand. That's what kind of kept me from pushing the button. Now let's see. Do we Jack 310, which is also happens to be overnight low, or do we keep running? Yeah, it pulled it. It's at We got some at 315 though now, like 313, like 120 orders. So 313, 313. Uh, you got a delay. Eight of that liquidity rejected. No, that is- I think this is down. One push out, close. Prices. I see today. Yep. Not gonna get. Gonna run through this probably. I'd imagine. Maybe one more test up. Now just it was making higher highs, higher lows, and now just swept through all of this. So now we got to get, I say, below 293. Here we go. We can close below there now. This point though, Next leg down here, 270. I mean, technically this is 296, but could very well come back to 302. Kind of setting. This could be setting up for air trade. No closure here though. We'll say that. Oh, this 10K. 4K did get a closure, so this is strong buying. Kind of want to see. This might be one of those deep retracement days though. Man, it's here. Yeah, 70. Confirmation enough for me. Confirmation. Closure. Gotta go to break even just because I'm already down, so I have to be aggressive. Plus, this could be a reversal point, so I have to be mindful of that. Really wouldn't like us to confirm a higher low here, so I'll just do that. Very well could wick above that, but that's how I'm reading price right now. So don't want to see. I'll start watching once we get down here. So um, uh, very well could have wicked me and then continue down, but this could be putting in a higher low here. Or could have just did that and should have kept it at break even probably. But too aggressive, and that's the results. Waited for the 10K club. Now, could have put it here. It's locked in. This point, 10. Yeah, yo, sacred. That's what it looks like again. Sacred. That's exactly what it's looking like, man. Oh man, Jesus, that's what it's looking like. I mean, he said he had to talk, but hey, who knows? Yeah, yeah, no, Monkey talked to him. I mean, that's why everybody kind of joined back. He said he was gonna pop on today. He said he's gonna pop up today because Monkey talked to him Friday. So that's what he said. But it's not looking too hot. It is not looking too hot. I'll say that much. Could be bouncing here. I was actually wasn't a bad trade for it down to here. Said it too. That's what I should have been on. Yeah, this definitely I got kind of caught up in, and I really should have. Excuse me. Yeah, I really should have uh cut this at 10 to 15 and not try to hold for this swing. I mean, I know better because I knew, like I kind of said, we was gonna have like one of these inside days. I'm still thinking more to the more or less to the downside. I just think we might have an inside day. I mean, if we don't, we got to get back and start trading back in the overnight range for us to continue to make new all time highs. But I don't know. I feel like we got some more room to come down. Uh, but this is from higher tick frame perspective. This is a good spot to bounce. You kind of do want to see that low hold, and we start get above here, close above 315. Um, Yeah, but this is very sloppy PA. This is a in and out type of thing, type of day. Yeah, very true, very true. That is very true. And I mean, Friday we did it by a lot. And then we kind of closed the gap and then ran. So that is very true. We did make a new higher high in the overnight. So that is something to pay attention to as well. It's just I think maybe we fill in these single prints, these small little single prints that we printed from Friday, and then find maybe some support in the here, or if not, test very low, find support in there, come back maybe somewhere in here, and then bounce. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now, and that's kind of yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. They get a close above here, kind of. Yeah, that's right now. That is the move. Swept this. This will be a good spot to start pushing. Let's see. Yeah, liquidity is sitting up there, and that is a great reaction though. Got to get back and you said what, monkey? What are you talking about for Acme? Uh, yeah, Dave. Somebody is definitely getting. Somebody's definitely getting trapped. You see though, I do like us. We got to get above. I think start getting above here. Got to get back in this overnight range. If not, then side we go. This was a nice reaction here, but now getting eating right back up. The more we sit here, the more I'm thinking downside. We couldn't even get above 315 on that last, and that was a strong push up. So for me to see that, uh, kind of giving a inclination to some more downside. And honestly, it's like the oscillators are resetting to the upside, and we price isn't moving much. 10K still has some hope, but stop like 270. A lot of liquidity, both sides right now. Just orders. Not too crazy though. Effective. There we go. That's what you want to see, but want to see. Yeah, still nothing. I will say it's a good sign. Two set 2.8 like that 280 level holder. Man, we got like 3 minutes until initial balance is established, so I'd imagine we might see a move after that. And we probably could be bouncing. There is a small continuation demand zone at on the 10K. So and it's single prints within that, so I could see us bouncing to like coming down to 270 and possibly bouncing there. If not, then definitely more downside. I'm still leaning towards the downside, just because these fierce pushes up, we're still failing to break any significant high. Yo, we'll say that is pretty nice rejection there. So, but it is the technically, and it is the bottom of the range that we've been in since what 10:02. So for like the last 30 minutes, test the bottom. Hey, this could be the first sign. We gotta make a. We gotta make. I for me, like I want to see us close at least start to close above 315 on like a 4K chart. Problem is though, it might just run once we get the close. That's the issue. This is a lot of liquidity being built up. So yeah, yeah. I just only thing with that is I just feel like by that point, I mean, yeah, we could still run, but I rather I want to see some early signs of the Bulls are taking control. So I think 315 would be a nice spot, even 312. Just because we've got 28, 19, 15, 12, 306. And those are all like lower highs. So another yeah, at least or at least get back in the overnight range. Well, not a bad entry at all, Sacred. Now we're starting to see something. And I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get the test back into this demand though. That's the problem. So I want to see us close. Even on the 618, we gotta close. Probably run all of this here. Yeah, I don't know if we get back below 97. From the looks of it, starting to break out of that range. I jumped the gun earlier, but we're gonna take it one trade at a time. This is the problem where I did. This is what I didn't want to see. Wanted to see this. Why this is what I wanted to see, but the problem with this is we could just break out because it's just so much. It's just been consolidated for so long, so we could just break out here, and it's kind of what it's looking like it wants to do. But for this, so this is a great sign, but now this is the problem. We run all the way until 350 or three. What's this? 328. Now we run till 328 possibly before we get a pullback. I don't see us coming all the way back here on the retest here. Could long here, stop below here, but that'd be chasey. I think so. Very well, probably. Honestly, the way this 10K candle's looking, we're gonna run to 350 before we get an actual pullback at this point. Yeah, this is what I was worried about with the break out of that range, that we don't get a pullback because it's just been consolidating for so long. So now we just they just start snatching up all the orders, pushing. Yeah, Cole. That's why you gotta just take your setup. If your setup's there, take it. Let's see here. Hey, do we close there? Start drawing this. Yeah, I think this though. I do think like this was a. If you would have got long, it's not a bad place to get long, just because it's the bottom of the range. So, and I mean, like you basically made a double bottom. So it's the bottom of the range. So, I mean, I don't know if you look at the single prints, but your validation point could have been 70. That's 10. Like if you, let's say if you got in at like 80, 82, whatever, or 85, your validation point could be 270. So I mean that's the bottom of the single print. So it wouldn't have been a bad spot to get long. Yeah. Yeah, like that, but yeah, that's what I was saying, Cole. Just if you have your reasons of you have your reasons why to enter, enter. It don't matter what Monkey say, it don't matter what I say, it doesn't matter what anyone else say. If you have your reasons, your check boxes, whatever, to enter the trade, manage your risk, and then because you rather be wrong on what you thought than to be wrong on what somebody else thought. 32. Okay, now that was a close, but now do we get the pullback? Is the question. So now 314 to 304. That's where I'm looking for. Well, it's technically it's 10K as well, but I'll just is this the trap though? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Sacred. That's why I was telling him like if you had your points and that what it wouldn't have been a bad spot. I mean, I'm just down, so I'm not. I already kind of took my risk bullets way too early, but that's not a bad spot to take on at the bottom of the range. You get the even if you just wait for this confirmation, I guess you could say right here, or even here once we close above here, whatever. But you get that confirmation, you take. I mean, this isn't a bad spot to put your loss or even back down here, but it's not a bad spot just because we have been ranging bottom thing, bottom, bottom. We've been every time we get near the bottom of the range, you could have taken, a trade off of there. So yeah, exactly. And I think I did that earlier, my earlier trades. I think I was playing momentum. This one actually wasn't bad. I just was expecting us to break this low. This one was somewhat a momentum. This one was a momentum play. I tried to play momentum and look, got caught. This one I got caught. Even this one got caught. So I see where I went wrong. Those momentum plays in this type of market is terrible. Yeah, I told you the only ones that matter for me is the red and orange folder speakers. NK has a ton of room to the upside. See if we just get the pullback, and I don't know if we're gonna get it. Weak there. I like the rejection, but is that something I really want to take? To consolidating again, I guess. Hey, we got tested PLC. Let's see who is gonna be trapped here. There's initial balance high. It's right here. 50-point range, 54-point range. So I could see a sweep in both sides. These pullbacks are vicious. What you would kind of expect from a ranging market. Man, I gotta go soon, man. I gotta do running around today. Yeah, you got it's good. Look at this. Did we hold or do we retrace back some more? This is the pullback. Question is, did this is this a bull trap or not? Uh let's see how do we get here. Will say to me this is a little bit telling. I think. Well, to be fair, Bitcoin halving is coming, so I think this happened last time too, right before the Bitcoin halving, everything started fucking pumping. Interesting spot here. Let's see. Good sign for the Bulls, I say, though. I'm thinking long here. 4K is high, but 10K still has room. This is a test, but we very well could come back down one more time, but we don't get confirmation, then get confirmation, I might get out and wait. I think the longer we sit here, the worse. So, but I like the long, at least till settlement. Kind of don't want to see this get violated. So, do that. Might be aggressive, but I don't want to see it get back below there. If the Bulls are going to take control here, so when we hit here, I'll lock in at least 10. Um, Above 30. Push. Push. Come on, man. Kind of feel like nah, I gotta leave my stop where it's at. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. But I gotta leave my stop where it's at. Let the trade play out. Just wait for this 10K. Close below here, then I'll get out. And I like. I technically didn't close. Technically, we did not close. So, I mean, this next candle very well could, but technically did not close. So, yeah, I'm holding still. 10K didn't close below 18, so I'm still holding long. I want to be greedy. Let's see. I don't like that though. That non-closure there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was surprised though we don't come back to 304. Ugh, didn't close. And we could be. Okay. And down we want. Now, confirm here. Question is, do we flip here or could very well retrace lower here, but let's see. For real. One more test back in the 6. Can't even really. Yeah, 27. Some liquidity up there from 20 as well, 22. It's a lot in that little range. This is probably gonna be the move with no pullback. Above here, about maybe the 310. Oh, that was a nice injection. That's what it's looking like. I wanted a retest to long in there, but that was kind of aggressive to the downside. Yeah, it's looking like that type of day. No, no, yeah, no real home runs. It's the area. This is the area. See, this is the area, but he just get me. If we confirm close above 310, I'm interested, but can't even get above there. That fucking wick. Oh, you got the sounds, Muggy? Can we just confirm closure back into the overnight? Oh no, wait. I didn't mean to do that. I got a little excited there. I did not mean to do that. I'm willing to take a loss here. I mean, liquidity's sitting here right now. This is being protected. It's confirmed. Um, kind of like this for the upside. This is the area, so gotta get above here, back above VWAP though. Gotta break this low, so at least take out this high. Then we'll cause it. Hey, this could be my last one. I gotta go soon. Now it's gonna don't confirm a lower high here. Gotta get out. That's gonna confirm for me. We very well could run from here, but that note, man, I gotta go run some errands, man. Wanted to stay around and possibly catch the move, but I don't know if that's gonna happen today. It still looks good for an upside though. This is the messed up part, but I feel like I'm getting caught in a bias. Fucking no volatility on the 10K at all. Like none. But of course, that's because I'm watching every candle close. So you know what? I'm getting back in, man. Gotta get. I'm gonna kick myself. Should have never got out. Should have never got out. Got a worse fill. I only bought 3 points, but still. Right now, every point counts, man. Take my own advice. Oh, that's what I get. Yeah, I didn't even follow my own advice there. Confirm here. A close above here. Might get in for another, but okay, oh, that was interesting. One another. That could have just burned me. That could have just burned me. But where the cookie crumbles, I guess. Gonna call it here, chat, once this one goes. Look, I don't cut this, but I actually add to it. See, man, just hold for me. Do like the non-closure, but it don't matter. It's just gonna close. Don't close, I'll feel good. But yeah, sellers are definitely. This is me hoping and praying. It's gonna take me out though. Hey, on that note, now I do have to run now. But it's one of those days. Thank y'all for tuning in. Uh I'll be on tomorrow. As always, let's end the day with 3D vision and let's start the day with 3D vision. Y'all have a good one.